How's it going, guys? We're back for part 3, probably the final part of this bed we made. I'm obviously here with Liam. And yeah, I suppose a little update since we last played, because it was a behemoth episode. But basically, we found out that there was a bit of a lesbian affair going on by Marcella and Anne Beaumont. A dead body, Hector Cruz, has been found in the lift. And we went and got interrogated by the police, who I thought was a bit rude. Come on, quite a bit strong, almost like he's implying that we did it. And we're now going to jump back in as we've come back to the hotel.
Strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
Absolutely. And also, Merry Christmas Eve if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, this is probably way in the future. It's probably the new year. But if you are on YouTube, then of course, follow us on Twitch. It's JKBep94 for the username. We're going to be doing more streams on here in the future.
The atmosphere is so different, empty. I guess all bookings are cancelled until further notice.
No.
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Anne, Marcella, and
Is that the
Paul
same
were all
newspaper?
suspects for Hector's murder. Was there
Oh, no.
anything I could have done to protect them?
So yeah, we did limit it down. We almost, at the end of the episode, when we was talking to the cop, we was in a bit of a dilemma, because we was thinking it does point towards the two women like teaming up and like bumping off Hector, but we did think that perhaps Paul Morgan, who originally was spying for Marcella, he ultimately got binned by Marcella, and maybe he made it look like that she did it, but he actually carried out the deed. So we'll have to see how
Let's go see what Bernard wants.
Yeah. Ah.
Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing?
Yeah. So, you know, I mentioned in part 1 about Andrew slipping over the puddle by the restroom. I think that's what I literally just cleared up there. Yeah. Alright, it's looking like there's nothing here, so let's just... Oh, hang on, there's more. A lot of spilled water, Jesus. I don't remember there being this much.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah,
Oh,
everything's
damn.
just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, alright? I'll be questioning my life choices on a mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
I wonder if that was something to do with earlier, because the fact that she backed us up for snooping in his office.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
No.
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Yes, well, I prefer to have this conversation in person. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes, from what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
I mean, I'll do it. Sod it. Keep her in a job.
I'll take care of it.
Good. Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work.
Oh, now?
Yes, now. That'll be all.
No. Probably does, yeah. Like, if you quit, I'm like, is that the end of the game?
Hey.
What a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
What? Unbelievable. Oh, he's such a jerk.
Yeah. I wish I would have stood up to him, but I really need this job.
I know you do.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel. So, I may have lost my cool.
Deviants.
A
Bloody
little.
hell.
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land
Oh,
on my
right.
feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar, instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
Go
No,
to the
it's
White Cat.
not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Oh, can I kiss you? What do you think will happen to our guests? I don't want to lie like Anne and Marcella. I mean, you just got to do it, yeah.
Can I?
Kiss me.
Yes.
Oh, you're not happy with that choice, Bella. Demons.
That was.
I know.
I mean, I did it. I'm like, maybe there's an achievement for getting them together. I don't know. Oh. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Kiss, kiss, kiss. You and your acolyte kissed.
I've been thinking about Anne and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other.
for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
Am I gonna go clean up this mess? Oh, 3 charged. I really don't know. I really don't know. A part of me is that, I mean, this could well be the end, right? And I'm thinking, is this mystery solved, you know? Maybe we've missed something, maybe, yeah. Even, like, keeping her in the job as well, maybe that was the wrong ending. I think it is. I just got an achievement, completed the game, so that is it. But what I think I might do is look at the achievements now to see what was possible. Let's speed through these credits. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of threads that, and this is what makes me hold my tongue, because I'm like, is there something else that, you know, if Andrew was our acolyte, does that make a difference at all? Yeah. I feel like my expectations coming into it weren't like massively high anyway. I mean, it literally says in the top right there, we're a small indie team. I think though that what I expected was the story to have an anchor, in the sense that you're gonna have a body or you're gonna have a mystery and you're gonna go solve it by looking in the rooms. But I think the fact that it was more like you going around the rooms and piecing the thing together, that took me a little while to grasp. But I think when the puzzle elements came into it, that was good, and there was a little bit of deduction. But I feel like almost before like we do a review of this game, I'm gonna have to play more of it to get like a handle on all the parts, because yeah, I feel like that ending wasn't the sort of quote unquote canon ending, if you get me. Hmm. Hmm. That is literally, I've got the achievements up now. I'm just gonna go through one by one and read them out, and then we can see what's possible. So the first one, a Sophie's Choice. You stand up to Bernard and quit, but you have no money and a lot of regrets. So that's clearly, obviously, the bit from before, right? I imagine. The next one, Bye Bye Bernard. With no deviants to blame for his failures, Bernard gave the hotel back to his brother. Interesting. So I wonder... Potentially, yeah. I wonder if maybe choosing Andrew as well and not Beth, whether that has an impact. Dead, end and gone. Thanks to your actions, the police's investigation is at an impasse. So it actually can basically go unsolved. No one can get arrested. Employee of the month. You got Wendy fired and you were a good maid, and Bernard remained manager, so you received a reward. How'd you get Wendy fired? Eugene gets the boot. Maybe. You know what I'm thinking back to? You know, in like the fuse box, there was like all the safe combinations. I wonder if we could, in theory, have gone back into each room and opened all the safes. Eugene gets the boot. You did not prevent Eugene from getting fired by Bernard. Fire and Life. You opened the safe in room 509 and made some interesting discoveries. French capital. You put money in your tip jar so you can go to Paris one day. Live to fix another day. You protected Eugene so he did not get fired by Bernard. The more I'm reading these, the more I'm thinking there was a hell of a lot to find and we've missed a lot here, somehow. Thanks to your actions. Thanks to your actions, Paul avoided prison. Moving up the ladder, you got Linda fired and were a good maid, and Bernard remained manager, so you received a promotion. Holy shit. Smooth Snooper. You snooped on your acolyte and used your newfound knowledge in dialogue. Real smooth. You can snoop on Beth. So long, Linda. You protected Wendy, which caused Linda to get fired. You erased... Yeah. Status quo. You erased the lipstick message so no one was fired by Bernard. I mean, I swear I erased the two lipsticks that I found. I erased them. So I don't know what that one's referring to. Potentially. The Bernard Whisperer. You managed to talk your way out of Bernard's questions without involving your acolyte. the bookworm. You chose Andrew as your acolyte. You cleaned the puddle and prevented Andrew from getting hurt. Oh, here's a good one. Thanks to your actions, the real culprit ended up in prison. But then it has like real with a question mark next to it. So, yeah, so thanks to your actions, the real culprit, but it has real with a question mark in brackets next to culprit, ended up in prison. Another one, this bed you made, you tampered with evidence, got caught and ended up in prison. So you can end up in prison. This is California. Thanks to your actions, Anna Marcella avoided prison. Didn't prevent Wendy from getting fired. And you found all 3 of Wendy and Jacques' kissing spots. Which I imagine is like the little love heart with W plus J. I've found 2 of them, but not 3. Yeah. So actually, maybe my judgment of it is slightly unfair. Maybe we just had quite a bland playthrough. What I am quite intrigued by though, is how all these other elements fit in. Like, a couple of doors were locked here and there, and maybe that's part of it. Again, maybe different dialogues. The safes as well, yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like it might be worth another couple of playthroughs, this one, before I get a full picture. But on the whole, if I'm basing it off this one, I'd say it was okay. You know, for your 5-6 hours. Yeah, that's the thing, because we sort of solved it, but it's... I mean, who is the real culprit? That's what I want to know now. Is like, was it one of them 3, or was there something else involved? I really don't know, but... yeah. But yeah, I mean, I reckon we'll leave it there, and I think what we'll do is we'll probably put a review up on the channel within the next, I don't know, in the coming weeks anyway. Like I say, I fancy some time over Christmas to replay this one and see what there is, and then I can like relay it back to you, mate, for when you know, doing like a little review video or something like that. Good stuff. So yeah, thank you to everyone watching throughout this entire series. Like I say, it was an okay game, but nonetheless very special. It's our first stream on Twitch, so it will be remembered in that sense. And do keep an eye out for that review in the future, because like I say, there's still lots to find apparently, so I can tell you a little bit more about that then. So yeah, anything you wanted to add, mate? And yeah, just to repeat, guys, you know, we are on Twitch now, so if you want to put in JKBEP94, and you know, who knows, we may be revisiting Dark Pictures games or anything really. I'm sort of open to suggestions in the future. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time.